just to explain the rules. So if we go to Brock's gym and he has a Geodude and an Onix, I can only bring 2 Pokemon. Same with Misty, and then once we go to Lieutenant Surge, that's when we're able to go to 3 Pokemon. Now, between routes, obviously I will have as many Pokemon as I can carry, which is being 6, but we are going to stick tuned to the level cap, only, as high as a trainer's ace. So whatever the ace is, that's usually the highest you can go in the level cap. Not going to worry about the rival and the level cap with that. We're just going to do straight gym aces. The second part of that is no items in battle. Very clear, straightforward. We can use items outside of battle, but nothing inside of battle. Once a Pokemon faints, it's done. No more. Since this is a ROM, I'm just going to delete them if they die, and then we will reminisce and remember them in a later date and time. But that's kind of what I'm going for, and hopefully you guys enjoy. And let's get into this adventure. Alright, let's kick this off with our journey. Now, unfortunately, I had to redo this because some of my graphics weren't showing up the way I wanted them to, so we're a little bit wiser, a little bit smarter. That being said, after we drop off the package, that is when the official Nuzlocke starts. This one did not have a training person to help us train or figure out how to capture Pokemon. So with that being known, we're just going to, kick into it. So it's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in the tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. I miss the nostalgia of how the old game started. It's very short, sweet, to the point, and it's very simple. I like it. Our rival's name is going to be Blue. Makes sense, I guess. I probably should have changed that for the names that we're going to name our Pokemon, or at least our starter Pokemon. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Blue, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come, just wait. Here, Maverick. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha. They are inside the Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. I am old. In my old age, I have only 3 left, but you can have 1. Choose. Hey, Gramps, what about me? Be patient, Blue. You can have 1 too. So I love the fact that we get to pick first. With that also being said, I believe this one should be ours. Yep, Squirtle, the tiny turtle. After birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell. Powerful sprays foam from its mouth. Interesting. Alright, so yes, we're going to name our Pokemon because it's part of the Nuzlocke, a developing attachment, even though that's kind of hard for me. And I just swallowed a bug. We are going to go with an old school name, literally and metaphorically. So we are going to have Boy Blue. It works out because Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise are all blue, so it fits. So Boy Blue is going to be our starter. That means Home Slice over here with the bad haircut and attitude. He is going to pick Bulbasaur. And time to get into our first battle, which technically we lose, it doesn't really matter, but so far I've gone 2 for 2. So hopefully this will be at 3 for 3, and we don't have to worry about starting off our Nuzlocke with a loss. Oh man, artwork is amazing. So we're gonna start off with a tail whip, and it looks like me and Blue had the same idea as far as, once again, same idea. Like I said, I feel like this this game has a lot better strategy going into it. Seriously. I wonder if the computer knows. Let's try this. Oh, nope, he decided to go for another growl. Oh man, this is gonna be intense. But we're starting with we're starting out with some damage, so we're able to do a little bit more. Obviously, he's a grass Pokemon, so he's going to catch up rather quickly. But I kind of like it because, like, so Boy Blue works on their defense, he works on our attack, so it just kind of fits in together. Even though we're probably even at this point. Either that or he's trying to throw the game. Or the battle here. And Boy Blue misses. Of course he does. You had a chance to finish him, and you missed. Alright, bam. One down. And we grew up to level 6. Alright, so level cap is 14. Brock has a Geodude and an Onix. And we just need to get to 14 and do our best to actually keep all of our Pokemon alive. So I will be battling Blue again once we get to the Elite Four area. It won't be immediately because he'll have, I think he has a level 9 Pidgey and a level 8 Bulbasaur. So just to help with that, we're going to make sure that we get to at least some sort of level, on par level with him. And I did end up forgetting to get the whatchamacallit, the potion out of our PC. So we'll see if we can't go into the Pokemon Center and grab that real quick before we head back to Professor Oak with all this. And from what I learned from my other ones, that I was having a little bit of game distortion. I don't know why I did this. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Anyway, so a little bit of game distortion. So now I think we're on par. We're good. We should be perfectly fine with everything that's going on, and this should be able to be uploaded. I was going somewhere with that. I'll come back to me. Anyway, yes, potions. So I decided that I didn't need potions going through some of the other areas, so we will make sure we buy potions and all the other stuff. But like I said, Nuzlocke is going to start once we get back to Professor Oak. I like where Pokemon went as far as like graphical design went, but can't really beat the original game. This is truly awesome playing this, and this is actually a game I've never played, so this is kind of my first I guess playthrough. I played Fire Red. That was my first Pokemon game I started with, and then somehow I tracked down Silver, which wasn't at the time hard to get a hold of, but I got Silver. I've beaten Silver before. Technically I didn't beat Silver, I just beat all the gym leaders, and then when I made it to the Elite Four, it was downhill from there, and I couldn't do it because I basically put all my hope into I forgot his name, but Totodile. So I overleveled Totodile, and then he was pretty much my only strong Pokemon, and after that point I was like, I beat all the gym leaders, that's good enough. My first game that I actually beat was, what was it? Ruby. I beat that game all the way through, Elite Four and everything. And from there, I was able to actually, each game that came out, I was actually able to beat the Elite Four. But I never went back and played, I got Blue. I never went back, played Blue, and then I never went back and beat Crystal. So, actually that's not true. I never beat Fire, or Sun. Sun and Moon. Technically, I only halfway beat Black. I beat the Elite Four the first time, I didn't do it the second time. Yeah, this isn't going to count as an encounter. I'm not going to start it until we get to the... what town is that? Anyway, because we don't even have Pokeballs. What is it? Radiant City. That'll be when it'll start, because I can't do anything anyway. All I have is a potion. And I can't use that in battle anyway, so... we got a bunch of useless moves, or useless items at this point. So we're gonna get to Viridian City. Get some Pokeballs, some potions, antidotes, just in case, because Weedle does have the potential to poison us. Oh, come on, dude. It's just a little Pidgey. And I will say this, in the beginning games, like, that does not look like Pidgey. Pidgey looks like a chicken. That was a full-blown chicken right there. You don't start doing some serious damage, we could be in some trouble. Alright, so that was a critical hit. That only did 3, so we should be good there. As long as we don't get another one. Ooh, we are going to need that potion after this. And we grew to level 7, look at that. Alright, before something bad happens, we're going to actually use that, because I don't want to be caught off guard with another Pokemon battle. We seem to have made it all the way there without one. And this time we have not only not missed all the Pokemon, but we have ran into 3. So, good thing we healed up. We don't have to worry about that as much. Alright, let's try Tail Whip to kind of lower your defense just a little bit, so this becomes a little easier. You're only taking 3 to 4 hit points at a time. There we go. And Pidgey will definitely be a very important part of our team to help us put a beat down on our rival. So now that we made it to Viridian City, our Nuzlocke has officially started. Normally, like in Fire Red, this would be where we would learn how to catch Pokemon. Not that we really need to, but this is kind of where that would take place. So now that we've reached here, the official Nuzlocke has started. I mean, we couldn't use battle items before, but now we're able to actually capture Pokemon. We don't really have a whole lot of money, but we're going to go 10 Pokeballs. We're going to go 3 antidotes, just so we can cover that. Oh, we don't even have any potions. Eee. I thought we could buy potions here. We'll go 1 paralyzed, because you can still battle being paralyzed. Alright, so that kind of puts a little bit of a hole in my plan. 'Cause I was thinking we would be able to actually capture or use a potion to, you know, heal up, but no matter. We'll work it out. Alright, so we got a Rattata. He will be joining our team, which is kind of crazy because we went 3 Pidgeys and not one single Rattata, and now we have. But we can get this Pokemon out of the way, so hopefully one hit would be good enough to actually add to the team. And we did catch it. Alright. And I'm going to name you Cheese. Because what rat doesn't like cheese? Or at least I've been told they like cheese. So we'll go with Cheese. Make a perfect addition to our team. And there we go. We have got Cheese. Oh no, not what I want. Alright. That was me. I found a website called the Nuzlocke app. Basically it tracks your Nuzlocke so you know what routes you've actually caught Pokemon at. So like if we get whenever we're able to get a rod, we can go back to Palatown. We have to go back to Palatown anyway to go to the fire gym. But we can go back to Palatown, Viridian City, and capture, you know, water Pokemon if need be. And let's head up here. And hopefully we can capture a Pidgey. And then we'll do a light bit of training, and then we'll head back down, see if we can't take care of our rival. Oh, that is unfortunate. Yep, that's an unfortunate, I mean, I guess it just means we don't have to worry about catching a Weedle in, what is it, Viridian Forest, so, which, oh, I mean, higher chance on catching a Caterpie, or a Pikachu. Pikachu would be nice. I would not say no to a Pikachu. And because Weedle evolves into a Beedrill, I don't know if we'll ever get that far, but because it goes into a B, it just seems very fitting to figure out where my letters are. And we're going to go with Queen. You know, Queen Bee. Actually, you know what? Let's elevate that name. And then yeah, there we go. It fits. Alright, so Weedle will be Queen Bee. It's a nice addition. Some degree. We still don't have a bird Pokemon, and a bird Pokemon's kind of what I'm hoping for here. I'm thinking a bird Pokemon is going to be very useful as far as Bulbasaur is concerned. Or if we can get our hands on like a Growth or a Vulpix. I'm not really quite sure which one's in this game, but if we can get our hands on one of those, that would be useful. So that we could actually deal with our rival in that manner, because Squirtle, Blastoise, whichever one, depending on where we are in the game, that will be useful with most of his Pokemon, but we need something to take care of his starter Pokemon. So hopefully we can get a flying Pokemon. Sparrow will do just nicely. Route 2, Beetle, Party, and then we're at Route 22. That's a Sparrow. But yeah, Sparrow's got he's got a long way to go. There's gonna be a lot of switch training here. As long as we don't kill it. Oh, he knows a flying move. Alright, there we go. So we can do that. Alright, good deal. Forgot what I named you. Oh, I know what I named you. Sparrow is not my favorite flying Pokemon, but he'll do. And we're gonna call him Jeff. Because everybody has a friend Jeff. Except for me. So that's pretty much going to be our team right there, with probably the addition of either a Caterpie or a Pikachu. Until we beat Brock. That's pretty much what we're looking at right there. Oh, I need to do something real quick so I don't accidentally do this. Go down to options and we have battle on set, talk fast, and there we go. We need to move some Pokemon around. You would be... Right now, I need Jeff more than I need anybody else. So I need Jeff for Bulbasaur, and then we can use Boy Blue for our his Pidgey. But we're gonna need to do some training first to get that set up, and that's exactly who I wanted to fight. And we'll go with Peck. That's exactly how we wanted that to go down. And I think I'm going to go into Viridian Forest and see if we can't hopefully get a Pikachu. That would also be effective against Pidgey. And Viridian Forest is a great place to actually train Pokemon, so we'll see if we can't find any items in here, and obviously, hopefully we can get a Pikachu. These are usually the spots that I find Pikachus, or at least in Fire Red. Was up top and then in the side. Alright, this is a duplicate because, well, it's Kakuna and Weedle evolves into Kakuna, so we are alright with this one. Yeah, the first time around we didn't do the battle with Blue because, well, I didn't realize that was... I thought that was added in Fire Red. I didn't realize that was part of the original game. Alright, so we still have our fingers crossed on a Pikachu. Apparently all that's in this forest is Weedles. And I really would prefer Jeff to be at level 9, or at least, I mean, am I able to tell how much XP he's got until he gets to level 9? I mean, 8 would be fine because that's where his Bulbasaur is, so that's kind of who we're going after with Jeff. But Boy Blue needs to be on 9 so that he can take care of Pidgey. Go check out this one. This is another lucky hotspot for Pikachu. And we're just gonna walk, 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 walk. Nope. Jeff's getting some excellent training in though. Might give Rattata or Cheese some extra playing time here. Because Raticate's actually a good Pokemon. The fact that he's normal, the only thing we have to worry about really is fighting Pokemon. So other than that, we're all aces. And that, I don't know if he changes, but then that'd be good against, I don't know if there's Ghost Trainer in this one, but that'd be useful. Come on, Pikachu, where are you? Alright, the Pokemon rate in this game is very low. I'm not really complaining. It makes the video a little bit longer, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we are finding a lot of good Pokemon, and I mean, you can't really put a price on training Jeff. Every time I say that, the only thing I'm thinking of is, I think it's 22nd Jump Street, where he gets his little high-pitched voice going, and he's like, "Hey, my name's Jeff." Or he's trying to be Mexican, that's it, or Hispanic. I don't know if it was exactly Mexican. Yeah, that part had me rolling. I thought that was super funny. And then, yeah, we won't go into it. It's a little graphic. Anyway, so let's get Cheese some playing time. Boy, Blue still needs to go up in levels, but I'm not really worried about him. Oh man. Come on. Yes. All right. Ouch, that was my elbow. Alright, still on the look for anything that isn't a Weedle or a Weedle's evolution. Maybe we'll have some luck up in here. Yeah, getting a Weedle was probably the worst outcome we could have had. Just for the simple fact of apparently it is all over this forest. And that just sucks. Oh, Jeff grew to level 6. There's so much more training than I did in my last video. Alright. Let's go over here to Cheese, get him some XP. And there we go. And we finally found a Pikachu. Look at that. And we didn't kill it. So this took a large amount of time to find. And so we're kind of just joining in right here. Oh, you butthole. Let's try it again. Because I'm far too scared that Jeff is actually going to kill this guy. Or Pikachu will kill Jeff. Let's try Cheese. He's a little bit of a lower level. And this one. Ugh. Alright. Let's try Pokeball. Come on, Pikachu. You know you want to be our friend. And we got Pikachu. Yeah, what do we want to name him? Let's try. See if this fits. How about this one? Thunderchew. I like it. Alright, so we got our encounter for the forest area. What is it? Vermilion Forest. So we got Pikachu captured, and we're gonna add him to the team. Captured and alright, so we got 5 Pokemon, which is what we wanted. Haven't battled anybody. I think with our current team that we can take on Blue and be okay. I think we will have no problem beating Blue. Like, I mean, Jeff's at a high level. Jeff's at a high level, and then so is Boy Blue, so shouldn't really have too much of a problem doing what we need to do there. So let's heal up. Let's get our team in order, because I believe he's going to send out Pidgey. And his Pidgey's only going to know Boy Blue. Switch with Jeff, and then Jeff will be our backup. Hopefully that works out. So we're slightly under leveled, at least for our guy, for this fight, so let's just hope we don't lose anybody. That's the main concern. Let's hope that this goes according to plan. Alright, so obviously he tried to get into the Pokemon League, but he doesn't have any badges, so we gotta go the long way around Johto. But it's just to set precedence on what kind of game we're gonna have going down here. And I think all he knows is Gust. Oh, he knows Sand Attack. Alright, let's... Ooh, we might have to go into... We might have to go into a different Pokemon. Ooh! So we don't lose Blue here. Let's try Jeff. That was a little bit more effective than I wanted it to be. Alright, Jeff did. Alright, sweet. This is our chance to finish him off. Critical hit. There we go. Not exactly the way I wanted it to turn out, but I mean, that's not a bad way to go. Now we got Bulbasaur. Let's peck him. See what that leads us with. Alright, he goes with Growl. Our attack fell a little bit, but I feel like this should still be able to... Oh, Leech Seed. Alright, and we're done. We finished that one off. And I'm gonna mark this one as victory. We did it. Alright, sweet. Dang, Jeff does not level up easy. Alright, so he's a little disappointed. That's okay. He deserves a little disappointment in his life, just so that we don't die. Let's move Jeff out into front, because Boy Blue took quite a thrashing there. Let's go check out over here, see if we got any cool items. Because like I said, I have no idea where anything is in this game. Nope. That was just a long road to nowhere. Eventually we will be back. Give it a little bit of time and we will be back on to Victory Road area. I believe there is a Pokeball over here. Nope. Alright, let's stop by the Pokemon Center and then we will get through Viridian Forest, taking on all those schmucks. We'll probably be doing a lot of switch battling with Pikachu to get him up to level so he's actually useful, because for Misty that would, having Pikachu and maybe an Oddish, depending on who we capture over there, that would definitely put us miles ahead of where we were before Pikachu. So the fact that we got Pikachu, that's very, very good for us. And then the rest of our team's just kind of there. Weedle, as long as he remains our only bug Pokemon, that will probably be useful against Sabrina. Let's switch. Oh no, we're gonna do... we'll switch that with Jeff for right now. Get Cheese some experience, and then I might just train Thunderchew outside of the episode. Doesn't take too terribly long, but we'll do it that way. But yeah, we're gonna do a lot of switch training because we don't have the Team XP share back all the way over here, so you had to work harder for your stuff. And our next opponent is going to be Brock, which back in this time period doesn't really have a strong team. He's got an Onix who's level 14, but it just knows Bind. And that's really nothing to worry about as far as that's concerned. Let's try Pokemon. Let's see what Thunderchew can do. And Thundershock. Oh, I love the way Thundershock looks back here. Alright, Cheese went to 5, that's good. That's what I really wanted, is I wanted a Caterpie. Caterpie would have been cool to have, but all we found was a bunch of Weedles. Oh, he's now paralyzed. I love it. Alright. And he's paralyzed again. We might actually get some good XP for Thunderchew here. We cannot argue with this. Alright, good deal. And Thunderchew went from 3 to 5. Alright, I can deal with that. Not taking no time at all to train these guys up. Then we'll go ahead and battle this guy. I believe we have one more battle after this. And then it will come down to Brock. Now, I don't know if I should battle him or if we should take the time to actually train up and get Pokemon to level. Like, I only need 2 of them, so who I'm thinking I'm bringing is... well, at level 14 we would have a Beedrill, depending on Beedrill's moves. But I'm really thinking we're only going to need Squirtle. And, I mean, because Jeff isn't going to help us, Cheese won't be of any use to us. Yeah, I'm really thinking the only shot we got at this is Boy Blue, because there we don't have anybody else. This might take a minute. This might take a hot minute. Even with it being super effective. Think of all the XP. That's exciting. Might even go to level 7. And I think level 7 is when he evolves. 7 and 10. So, like I said, Beedrill and Squirtle are pretty much the only Pokemon I can think that would be useful against Brock. Not that Brock has any rock moves. I mean, Onix is fast, judging by the website I'm using for this Nuzlocke. Well, it's not fast, but it's faster than Geodude. Holy cow. I would say we would use String Shot, but there's no point. I don't think Kakuna can actually move. So I'm curious, in Blue, were you able to I don't know if I can capture Caterpie in this game. I think that's only in Blue version. I think Weedle was the bug of choice in this one, because when I was training earlier, not one Weedle, or not one Caterpie. All Weedles, all Kakunas. Alright, give me the XP. Cheese grew to level 6, alright. Really? That's a little depressing. That is a little bit depressing. I was expecting more. It's not like we have a whole diverse moveset here. Poison Shot, or Poison Sting, and String Shot. That's all we got. You ever watch the anime and go, man, I wish I could use that move the way they did? Because I feel like in this game you can't use... the moves don't work the same way as they work in the anime. And that's a little depressing. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Do not die. Oh, I thought he missed. Oh, I'm so happy he did miss. Alright, we'll bring him back out with a Kakuna. Just to let him get a little bit of XP. Because I want to say that he should be right on the cusp of evolving. No time like the present. But we might as well allow everyone to join this party. Alright, let's go Queen Bee. I'll only keep her in there for a little bit, and she's only got 7 more hit points, so we'll 7 hit this one, and then we'll send in like Jeff, or yeah, we'll send in Jeff. he should be able to finish this off rather quickly. Because I don't think Queen Bee's got enough PP power to finish this one off, especially if she misses one. Yeah, that's not... Oh, alright, we're out. Now let's go to Jeff. And then we'll put Jeff in here, and then he should be able to finish out this Kakuna. And hopefully at that point we get a Kakuna of our own. Alright, does she evolve? What? Congratulations us, high five. 3 more levels to get in a Beedrill. Alright. And, what do we find? Just for shocker, another Weedle. Tackle. So we do have a Kakuna now. I think this is the only one that's close to actually being able to evolve. Pikachu, we need a Thunderstone. Cheese, I want to say it's like 20 something. I mean, if we get to level cap, then you've got to be kidding me. There's a Caterpie. I retract everything I said earlier. Apparently Caterpies are just even more rare than Pikachus. But I'm glad we got the Pikachu instead of a Caterpie, because the Pikachu will be more useful. I mean, if we could have got a Caterpie instead of a Weedle, I would have been happier with that. Alright, we're good with where our Pokemon are at. Let's take care of this. Oh, it's a Weedle. We got this. A little bit stronger than us, but we got this. As long as we don't get poisoned. We might need to send in... Yeah, we'll send in Jeff. We are not sending in Boy Blue. We'll send in Jeff. Get him to take this. There we go. Super effective. Poison Sting. Does nothing. And done, son. There we go. Now we're starting to learn moves. Things are going to get better. Ooh, do we bring Jeff to lower defense? I mean, Onix doesn't have any rock moves, so we do have that going for us. And we might be able to take this. First things first, we need to heal up. We need to get these Pokemon where they need to be. Where are we at? Alright, so we got 8. Yeah, that's a long way off. That's what? 6 levels? Alright, here's how we're gonna do this. And, yeah, we're gonna do a time lapse. Here we go.
Find my way back home, even though time's gone by. I still see your light illuminate the sky. Yeah, you still shine so bright. So shine your light. So shine your light. So shine your light. Pictures of my life with you. Never know which to choose. This world you sometimes lose, sometimes great, times blue. Even though time's gone by, I still see your light illuminate.
Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow, moving with the motion, following the light that sets me
Alright, hopefully we all time lapse of training up. Have Boo at level 10 and Queen Bee at 10 as well. He's rocking a level 12 Geodude and a level 15 Onyx, but I think we can take him mainly for the simple fact of they have no rock move. And with this also challenge being, we'll be battling all the gym leaders. One, it's more free experience, stuff like that. So it's useful to us, and we get to see a new Pokemon. So gonna be hitting us with a scratch. Diglett isn't exactly one of those troubling Pokemon. It is when you know, like Dig and Earthquake and those kind of things. Kind of like a one-hit wonder type of thing to me. Going true to the rule, we got our 2 Pokemon. That's not. Yeah, that is not what we down here. I'm gonna do one more of the. I'm gonna come in. Queen Bee. Yes, she did evolve. Poison Sting it. Right, let's go for a string shot to kind of slow it down a little bit. I don't think that's necessarily something we need to focus on, but just send in Boy Blue again. Hopefully, I think the status effects of Sand Attack have gone away. That, and we come in with a hit. Like that. We beat Junior Trainer. I have to go back outside, heal up because threatening. But we did beat him, so kind of shows us what we're in for a little bit. Even with that, I still think we have what it takes to take on Rock. Hopefully. Bad boys up. And let's get to it. Like I said, we're almost at level 12. It's very possible that we'll went to level 13 here with Boy Blue anyway. But it's going to be the same as it was with that trainer, kind of. I don't necessarily want Queen Bee to die, but we can. She's going to be our sacrificial bug. So. I'm going to have Boy Blue come out. Bubble. And that did pretty nice damage. And like I said, they don't know rock moves, so that's why I feel pretty confident in taking them on being severely underleveled. Now we got Onyx. I don't know what Screech does. I know it's a status so. Oh, our defense fell greatly. Yeah, that'd be kind of scary, and that'd be something to worry about. And we are now officially gem carrying. And we got a level 13 Squirtle. So, took care of business here. And we have the Boulder badge. So now we are badge carrying trainers. And well, that's what it comes down to. We came in with a great plan. Obviously, we didn't really need anything outside of Squirtle. And if we had Charmander, in all honesty, I'd be sweating this because I'm not even sure who we would use. So Squirtle got us off to a great start. We have a badge. We have won that with very little for I would say the gym trainer more of a threat than Brock was. So, with all that being said, like, comment, Pokemon names for upcoming Pokemon stuff, maybe that Paris and Clefairy, Mount Moon coming up. Yeah, so think of Pokemon names, put them in the comments, and later.